Somehow or other, a retired cop wound up involved with one of the parishioners at this church, which was having its summer revival miracle crusade.
Yeah.
And they had a little altercation, and then when this guy came back, went and reported it to the cops and came back to identify his attacker, the cops and the people at the church somehow got into a melee, and everybody was using pepper spray, the security guards hired by the church, the cops, the nightsticks came out, people got beat up, everybody went
Where
to
was
the hospital. In Queens.
In Queens.
At a church revival.
And what was the church's name?
Well, it was their summer revival miracle crusade. It's the Universal Calvary Church in Jamaica.
Well, you can't trust those Gentiles.
6 officers and 30 civilians suffered minor injuries. So now they're all going to have to try to figure out exactly what went on here. So
I know that area.
Everybody's telling a different story.
I know that area. I wouldn't set foot in that area.
It just seems to me odd that the church people wind up in a big fight.
Always calling in the cops. And then they blame the cops. Now they're mad at the cops. Ironic, they needed the cavalry, and the church is named the Calvary. They're in a church, and people are calling the cops.
Well, I don't know that they call the cops.
There's no hope.
They beat up a guy, and then he called the cops.
Oh, the guy who got beat up.
Came to find the guy who had beat him up, and
that was
when
it.
all the trouble started with everybody.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It's just so wrong. It's just, how can human beings act this way?
I don't know. There's no answer. There's no answer.
It is getting very confusing.
Thank you.
Windows 95 is being pirated.
Hey, pirate. Arr, get me those windows. Ahoy, matey. Arr.
Right now it's only earlier test versions, but when the actual on-sale version goes into the stores on Thursday, they expect it to appear on the Internet almost immediately and then go on sale for as little as $2.50 in some countries.
Wow.
So this could be Bill Gates' worst nightmare.
Well, his worst nightmare is going to be when everyone can't get that thing to work right.
Well, maybe then he can blame it on all the bootlegs.
I guess.
Who knows? Tony Danza got in a little trouble with police over the weekend. He was at a beach or something with his kids, and a guy tried to videotape him.
Yes, well, we celebrities don't like to be videotaped.
It's wrong.
When we're on the beach.
He was with two of his children.
Okay, but what do you do when you're, on the beach and you want privacy with your lady?
Yes. When I'm with my kids, Rainbow and Tamara.
Yeah, what do you do when the paparazzi get to you?
Well,
see, Tony took it upon himself to handle the paparazzi.
The paparazzi.
Tony actually got into his car and chased them down, rammed them.
He rammed the paparazzi?
Yeah. And then he got out of the car.
Beat their ass?
Kicked and broke a window and made off with their camera.
God, I wish I was a real man. Cops ought to just move into his house. Seems to have a problem every couple of weeks. You friendly with Tony Danza, Mr. Danza? Ever work with him?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We
Many
were
projects?
very close.
Danza wasn't arrested, but the case will be forwarded to prosecutors for possible robbery and battery charges.
Sorry to see a fellow actor.
It's just wrong. Oh, it's so wrong.
Paparazzi has to know.
The paparazzi. They're just wrong, those paparazzi. I mean, he needs his privacy.
Right.
Not on camera.
How could he not be arrested? He bashed through a window and...
Well, I guess the cops didn't come to the scene, and these guys just went and reported it.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
It's very hard to deal with. There's no book written on being a celebrity.
And Julia Sweeney, the woman who was Pat on Saturday Night Live.
Funny lady.
Funny.
She's battling cancer. Oh, stop it, Jackie.
You know Jackie's jealous of all other comedians.
Cancer of the cervix.
You're telling me that Pat Sweeney could leave us?
Julia Sweeney.
Julia Sweeney? comedy will never be the same.
She says they took out everything, lymph node, gallbladder, anything that could be there that could have it. So she's, I guess, pretty much cleaned out.
Yeah, she has cancer of the circus. Or something like that.
Then she went through 9 weeks of radiation. Oh, she says it was a nightmare.
It is.
What a nightmare that was.
Thank you, O.J.
So now she's talking about it, I guess, in her nightclub act.
She wear like a bag for duty on the side?
Oh, stop.
That happens a lot, man. That's the worst.
It happens.
It's the worst for a lady, because when she goes to bed with her man, he gets turned off.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Would you go to bed with a girl who has a duty bag?
Sure, that's the least of my problems.
You like that?
Yeah.
Well, Gilbert's up for dates.
Well, maybe Julie ought to give him a call.
When you undress your lady and you see a duty bag, you don't care? Yeah, she's, that's real sad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Happen.
Gilbert has cancer.
But people are happy about that.
Then I'd have an excuse.
People can't wait for him to die.
Whitney Houston and Madonna have been added to the list of presenters at next month's 12th annual MTV Music Awards.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Also on the list of presenters, Ricky Lake, Bryan Adams, Seal.
Wow, Ricky Lake.
NBA stars Grant Hill and Dennis Rodman.
Wow.
I better tape it.
Yeah, I'm going to tape it so I have it forever.
Yeah. This is a keeper.
Jay Leno has announced that he will be a presenter at the Emmy Awards. He's not hosting, but he will present.
Wow.
I will present. I'll present.
You don't want to be the host, though, Jay?
Well, no, I'm not going to host it, but I'll present it.
I see.
You know, because there's so much more to do this. I have the show to worry about. You know? So I can't host it. I'll present.
Right, you'll present the show. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
I mean, it's the least I could do. I mean, I love it and everything.
You don't think you're overexposed, do you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right.
I got my show to worry about. I got a lot of things.
All right, you got a lot going on.
And the Mike Tyson fight was a major disappointment to people over the weekend.
I was really disappointed.
89 seconds. 1 million people, they say, ordered the pay-per-view special event.
I like the fight.
Mike Tyson pocketed $25 million.
I don't like the fight to go on too long.
Yeah, why spend a whole evening?
Right.
Get it over with quickly.
Right. Yeah.
And they said he will fight again in November, but they have not chosen an opponent at this
It's going to be Gilbert.
For the money, I would.
I know you would.
Yeah.
It's the scary part.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin.
See, Gilbert would do that. He would.
Gilbert, I want to thank you for stopping by. What a rare treat.
Yes.
Really special to see you.
This was a special coup.
Wait a minute. One
show.
other thing.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to tell you that the guy from Depeche Mode tried to commit suicide, they think. Uh-oh. Jackie's going to start again.
Depeche Mode, the group. I've heard of them. I never actually heard them.
I've never really heard their music either.
Gilbert's a big fan.
If you knew who they were.
Oh, they're a great group.
No, are they, Jay? Jay Leno, too.
They're terrific. They're terrific.
Depeche Mode?
Yeah.
Going to have them on the show?
Yeah, I'm going to have them on the show. That's why I got to get, that's why I can only present.
All right.
David Gahan is the guy's name. And they say that doctors are evaluating his mental competency. Police found him in his home last Thursday with a 2-inch laceration on his wrist. I'm the whacker.
Well, that's
so there you have it.
All right. Thank you, Robin, for that update on the medical health of Depeche Mode. Gilbert?
Yes.
I know you just came by to rap to us, to say hello.
I like rapping, man.
Yeah, man. So thank you.
Man.
I know you'll be on Wings tonight. I'm going to watch it. I'll enjoy seeing you on that. And Governor's in October. I know a lot of people looking forward
November.
to that.
No, I thought it was Caroline.
And then, of course, Up All Night every Saturday.
Is it Caroline's or Governor's?
What's in October?
Caroline's is October, Governor's November.
Oh.
Look at Baba Booey didn't even get that right. Like,
That's because Gilbert made fun of him.
Anyway, Mike Judge tonight, our guest on the E! Show. Mike Judge, the creator of Beavis and Butthead. It's quite good. In fact, tonight, don't miss the long-awaited episode, because people keep saying, when is that going to air? And finally, we got around to it.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's taken this long.
And you'll learn all the interesting facts of Mike's early dealings with MTV and how he was ripped off. Well, you'll decide if he was ripped off. Plus, he wasn't really ripped off. I mean, he signed the deal. Plus, I will call the head of MTV as Fart Man to renegotiate Mike's contract, which is very exciting television. Jackie...